Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and Illari is the first support hero upon launch that I've truly loved playing.
Nope.
Dog, I swear Blizzard won't let us have fun at all! So Illari or Eari, or I still haven't figured out the right way to say it. The new Sunchild support hero is already going to be getting a nerf when she relives in competitive upon week 2. And on that quick note, that's how I know that you're brand new to Overwatch, because this has always been a thing whenever a new hero gets added into Overwatch. Back in the original days, you had to wait 3 weeks, so waiting only 2 weeks for a new hero to get added makes a lot of sense. Especially considering that Illari, which that's how I'm going to be pronouncing in this video. If it's still wrong, then I'm just dumb, but considering that Illari could potentially be the first pay-to-win hero added into Overwatch 2, it's kind of good that she is made available for 2 weeks, because it gives you a little bit of time to unlock her, possibly for free at tier 45 in the Battle Pass, and I think that's why the Overwatch team is more fond of the idea of trying to nerf Illari before she gets unlocked in competitive, because of the idea that she is unlocked through monetization. And the nerfs proposed for Illari are by Alec Dawson, who is the lead hero designer in the Overwatch team, and he specifically said that she will be receiving nerfs to her Healing Pylon and Captive Sun when she enters competitive next week. And that's kind of surprising, because this is the first time in a long time that a new added hero is really good, but also really fun, because Lifeweaver, he was neither of those things. Ramattra, he was fun, but he wasn't good upon launch, and Kiriko, well, I guess Kiriko was the last one. A lot of people are enjoying her. In fact, a lot of people don't want these nerfs to even go live. But at the same time, people also are hating her for, I think, 2 reasons. The first reason is that she really can control the game, both not only with her healing, but her damage capability. And the second reason, that kind of goes with the first reason, is that people see her as a DPS hero in the support role. And that's what I want to talk about in today's video, is the kind of solutions that I'm sure Alec and his team have already decided on, but also talk about, well, is a hero like this needed in Overwatch 2? A hero that is good? For me, it's wild that people are complaining that a new hero getting added into the game is good. Like, what, do you want another Lifeweaver who's basically the worst hero of all time? Obviously not. People want a balanced experience, but in my personal opinion, when Illari was first added into the game, I thought that she was balanced. But here's the biggest issue that I saw that I knew was going to get corrected after the first week, specifically to her Healing Pylon, and that is people aren't specifically looking for the Healing Pylon on the walls and the ceilings when they go into a team fight. And when you're not looking for the Healing Pylon, you're not destroying the Healing Pylon. When you're not destroying the Healing Pylon, that means that you're not adding that 12-second cooldown to Illari's Pylon ability. So what happens passively is that she does her job as a support hero without having to do anything. She's healing her team, which gives her more time to do her other thing that's a part of her game, which is damage, which she is really good at. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that she does way more damage than most, if not all, of the support heroes, and potentially a lot of the damage dealing heroes. But here's the thing that I will argue, is that at the end of the day, Overwatch 2 is a video game. You want to have fun in a video game, and getting kills is a fun aspect of a video game. So to have a support hero that is able to do both a healing job and a damage job, is that really such a bad thing? And that's the thing that people have issues with, that she is a support hero. She needs to do one job well and not the other job, excluding her Captive Sun ultimate, which we will talk about in a bit. But going back to the healing job and the damage job, I think we saw both foils of this, where Illari is clearly a more damage dealing support hero, where someone like Lifeweaver is more of the support healer that we've all come to expect when it comes to support heroes. But here's the next question I'm going to ask you. Which one is more fun to play?
Lifeweaver, obviously!
All 3 Lifeweaver mains in the room just stood up to defend their man. And that's a big reason why I personally don't want Illari to get nerfed, is because I feel like she not only fits my playstyle very well, but she fits a lot of people's playstyle that just wants to have fun. They want to do the job of support hero without having to just focus all of their energy and time healing their teammates that ultimately will just suck. So why not take matters into my own hands, still do the job of a healer, still throw my Healing Pylon healing my team, but I can get 2, 3, possibly somehow 6 kills. I don't know how I can get 6 kills if the enemy team don't have a mercy, but I did it because Illari grants me the ability to get 6 kills. So that's why I feel like if you're a good Illari main, aka good at hiding your Healing Pylon, you should also get the ability to go and have fun, aka get kills. Because at that same front, it's not like Illari is easy to get kills with unless you have really good aim, which is something that is not really explored in when it comes to hero development, with the exception of damage heroes, because because, well, that's where we come to expect it. But as soon as the support hero grants you the ability to get kills whenever you have good aim, that's where people draw the line. Nah, I don't really think that's fair at all. But where I do draw the line is with her captive son ability, because this does, I think, way too much. I just want you to compare Illari's ultimate to someone like Cassidy, because you're able to fly, just like Sigmund's ultimate. You shoot a giant ball of sun energy that does 50 damage upon impact to anyone in an 8-meter radius, and if that ball of energy receives 90 damage, it has an explosion detonation of 120 that then has a chain reaction of the other suns to the stuck enemies. Whereas with Cassie's ultimate, they have him reading the clock and shooting his gun fast. Obviously, you want an ultimate ability to be good because that also adds to the fun factor of the hero, so it'd be kind of hypocritical for me to say that we should nerf Illari's ultimate because it is just too good. But my biggest problem is that 90 damage threshold to activate the detonation, because it's not just Illari, but any one of her teammates can activate that 90 damage threshold explosion. So even if you're a trash Illari main, you can have a godsend tank or DPS and then activate that chain reaction, and in turn meaning that you're gonna get tons of kills without you being all that good. Also, another issue that I have is that she gets her ult way too quick, but I think that's just due to the fact that her Healing Pylon is getting her most of her charge, which again, same thing, if people aren't looking for the pylon, they're not destroying it, which means she's getting a lot of heals off and also getting a lot of ultimate charge. That's where I think we do need to nerf it, where we either gotta up the threshold from 90 damage to maybe 120 damage, or make it so that only you as Illari can activate that 90 damage threshold, so that if you are good with the hero, that you're still going to be rewarded with the ultimate and not just getting carried by your teammates. On top of that, I do feel like we should maybe nerf her flight speed a little bit, because while she's not of the same level of an ulting Mercy, the fact that an Illari can just fly all over the place and not really get punished all that easily, maybe I'm just bad, but I feel like we should be able to punish the Illari mains that are just coming head on to the front lines, that aren't taking any responsibility for their own actions. This will make her a little less aggressive and easier to punish if you're just out in the open flying. But when it comes to nerfing the Healing Pylon, this is just me, but I don't think we gotta change it. Like I said, I think a big reason why people feel like she's healing too much is because they're not actively looking for the Healing Pylon, whereas someone like Torbjorn's turret, well, you're always looking for a Torbjorn turret because you've been dealing with this stupid turret for like 6+ years, but a Healing Pylon, you've only been dealing for a week and a half, not even, like a week of the time of this recording. Once you destroy the pylon, you have a 12-second window, which is a very long cooldown, where Illari's not going to be encouraged to be aggressive because, well, her teammates are dying. They need any sort of healing that she's got, and she's got a dinky little beam that runs out of heals after 3.5 seconds, where even in that 3.5 seconds, it really doesn't do a lot of healing. But if they did have to come up with some sort of solution, I would maybe suggest reducing the overall size of the pylon. I think right now it stands at like 2 meters, reduce it to like maybe 1 meter, because oftentimes I'm able to throw it behind a wall and it sticks out barely just to heal my team. Also reducing the radius size at which it's able to heal my teammates, just so that you have to put it closer to the fight, giving it a stronger chance that I'll get destroyed. And that's it. I don't want to suggest any more good nerfs for this. Overall, I really like the brand new hero, and I really hope they don't make her more heal focused rather than damage focused, because that's one of the most fun aspects about the new hero, and just support heroes in general, because it's been proven time and time again that damage focused heroes can be a lot of fun to play, like Kuriko and like Illari. But as someone like Lifeweaver, who's more heal focused, he is not a lot of fun to play, in my personal opinion. So we'll see what the next support hero is going to look like. Hopefully another damage focused hero, but until then, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch 2 videos to come, and bye.